Previously on Big Brother. 12 strangers began the battle for $500,000.
Honey, I'm home!
Among them, the house flipper, the nurse, the chef, the rocker, the spray tanner, and the brother of a supervillain. The first twist stunned everyone.
Some of the greatest house guests will be joining you. They haven't come here to compete against you. They will be coaching you.
And 4 of the best players ever made their triumphant return.
Daddy's home!
A second twist stunned the new house guests.
One of you will be leaving the house tonight.
Oh my God.
Willie hoped to keep his family name a secret.
I think Willie might be related to Russell Hantz from Survivor.
But the family resemblance quickly caused suspicion.
You related to him or no?
No, I think he's from up north.
I don't want people to know I'm Russell Hantz's brother because if chaos starts happening in the house, they're definitely gonna be pointing the finger at me.
At the draft, each coach picked the 3 house guests they would mentor all summer.
Your fate now rests in the hands of your players.
The first competition was a battle for head of household and survival.
Oh, my face!
When Brittany's team got the win, she chose the first head of household.
I choose Willie.
Congratulations, Willie.
But when Dan's team finished last,
Good job. Proud of you, all right?
he had to make a heartbreaking decision.
Jody, I'm sorry I have to evict you.
Who will Willie nominate for eviction? Plus, tonight, a new competition shakes up the game. It all happens right now on Big Brother.
I was 10 when I watched you the first time. Oh, God!
Dan, as the coach of the losing team, you must send Kara, Danielle, or Jody home. Please make your decision.
Jody, I'm sorry I have to evict you.
The reason I got rid of Jody is because Kara and Danielle get along very well. So if my 2 players can get along and work together, it's gonna be great for me in the long run.
I was sad when Jody left. She was only in this house for 6 hours, but it just made everything like a lot more real.
I was sad to see Jody leave, but I'm so excited that I'm still here.
All right, team, have fun.
Sucks, but
Thank you.
thank you guys for fighting.
When Jody got up and left the house, obviously it was a very shocking twist. But I've actually spent more time ordering turkey from someone at a deli counter than I did getting to know Jody, so it wasn't that sad.
She was a big fan.
I'm so excited. Oh, my God. Sucks. As Jody left, it was like the Grim Reaper just swept through the house. That could have been any one of us. It's official. The games have begun.
Oh my, yay.
Danielle and I hit it off immediately when we first came in the house. I don't know, we just have like a connection. I really like her.
I feel good about you and I, though, moving forward. I think we'll be a good team. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
absolutely. I love Kara. I know the girls got my back. I have hers definitely. And with Dan's coaching, I feel like we can go really, really far in this game if we play our cards right.
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, so
Obviously, we're both experienced. So what are you thinking, buddy?
If a coach can get one of their players to the end and actually win the entire thing, we get $100,000. It's very important to use Dan as an ally because he could maybe help me get to that 100K.
You maybe want to will it up a little bit with me?
I think, I mean,
Maybe I wouldn't come after your people, vice versa.
When Mike Boogie says to me, are you ready to will it up? What he's really saying is, are you ready to take this thing all the way to the end, just like he did with his former Alliance member, Dr. Will, back in season 7? I really want to play with him, but at the same time, you're kind of making a deal with the devil.
We don't have to write a contract out. I'm just wanted to make sure we were, we haven't talked in a while.
yeah, so.
We need privacy. Same thing.
I think Brittany and I have both been played a little bit by guys in our seasons, so I can definitely work the girl power angle with her and get Dan and Boogie out of this house.
There's no dangerous players. We're gonna try and get you to swing your vote. Make chaos. They thrive on chaos. That's what they do. You know what I mean? And they'll try and split us up. I'm not gonna let them do that.
Dan and Boogie are both total manipulators. In order for me to stick around in this game and make it to the end, I need to make sure that my players are gonna stick around in this game and make it to the end.
I can make a deal with you to keep your people
I was thinking the same. I think that, we should all kind of talk. I'm totally on board for us teaming up, of course. Yeah, it's gonna get messy.
Who wants to see my HOH room?
My brother Russell called himself King Russell, on Survivor, but he had to sleep in the dirt. A real king gets a suite. That's the way they treat me around here.
The HOH room is slamming. It's gorgeous. It's very zen, actually. Wow, look at this. This would be nice to call home for a week.
I was mad jelly. The goodie basket, the big old bed that he doesn't have to share with someone that snores. That room is worth playing for. Hey, there's some coach's lounge or something.
Read that card.
All right, congratulations on becoming head of household. This summer, the coach of the head of household will also get their own private room.
I had no idea that the coaches were gonna get a suite. There is some weirdness about there not being a door. Here's good old Willie, snuggled up in bed, and I'm like, what, 10 feet away? It's a little awkward. This is so awesome.
I know.
I've been watching this show so long, since I was 10, that I can't believe that I'm actually here. It's not even late. Not even remotely late. I am determined to explore every square inch of the Big Brother house, and I'm gonna savor every moment of this great experience. I always thought these were metal. But they're cool. It's going on the fridge.
You gotta turn the thing on. Let's see. Where's the thing?
There's Ian. Scheming. Looking around.
What's he doing?
He's coming up.
Click
he's
up
coming
here,
up.
click up here.
He's pacing.
Do you think that this kid remembers that this little screen exists?
He thinks we're sleeping.
This is so weird.
Look.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
What is he doing?
Ian's doing something that's kind of strange. He's going around the house like he's a rat or something like that.
Why'd they do the crouch thing? I don't get it.
You really don't know where his head's at, and you're trying to get in Ian's head, and that's a crazy place to climb up in, is that boy's head.
So weird.
Go kitchen.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
Can you not hear anything he's saying?
I can't. I am sexy.
What is he doing?
Grandma gonna give me a spanking when I get home.
Did
Is he wiping it on his butt?
Oh my God.
Does he think we can't see him?
I don't think he knows.
For someone who can remember every single thing about every single episode of this game, maybe he should remember that the HOH has a television wherein he can follow you all across the house, Ian.
What is that?
You guys, he makes me nervous.
Put his ass on the block.
Yeah, he needs to go home.
This sounds sick, but no one's here, so.
This is like the best movie ever.
The thing is that you have so many options to choose from that you're guaranteed to get out somebody that you want. Everybody's gonna wanna vote with the house this week.
Janelle and I have decided that we want to work together, but as coaches, we don't get a vote. So I need to bring my players, Shane, JoJo, and Willie, and Janelle's players, Joe, Ashley, and Will, all on board. If we can get these 6 people to work together this week, we'll be in business.
Dan's favorite player of all time is Boogie, hands down. So of course those two are gonna work together.
It bothers me so much.
They play ruthless. Boogie, like he'll get in your head and be like he's like the party guy, like you want to be around him because he's fun and funny.
Yeah.
But he'll you in the end.
Don't trust them, basically.
They'll just try and create targets.
They're targeting me because of the Russell brother thing.
Dude, has anyone ever told you this? Do you watch Survivor or no?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say or no?
Like Russell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you put them next to each other, people would be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that about? Like, why?
You are.
I'm Russell's brother.
Are you
You
really?
are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But this the thing, I'm not Russell. You know, he played a really good game, but he's mean to people, he's aggressive, you know, but I don't want to get that.
You don't wanna get like that stigma.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Even though Willie's brother is some kind of, you know, TV villain, it doesn't affect me. I can handle the villains.
What do you think about like a 2-week deal? Can we vote together for 2 weeks?
I mean, are your people willing to work with us?
100%, I will put it in front of them and be like, I think we should all work together.
If this works out, you know, we got Ashley, Joe, and Will on Janelle's side, and we got me, Shane, and JoJo on Britt's side. So that's 6 votes, you know, and that could rule the house.
Janelle, we're counting on you, for real.
Hi.
Hello. What's going on?
Nothing.
How
We're
you
just all
doing?
talking.
Brittany and I decided to work together. So now that we have her players on board, we've got to get my players on board.
Look, this is it. My main objective is to get Dan and Boogie out. What they're gonna do, y'all don't understand, they're not playing the game. They're just gonna mind everybody and make everybody persuade them to benefit them, I promise you, in the long run, with their team, not with y'all.
Last night when I went to bed, Boogie and Dan were
Just call them Chilltown, please. Seriously. It is Chilltown.
You know where Brittany's head's at? Like what?
Brittany is down. She knows this is her only option. This is my only option.
Yeah.
This is really only y'all's option because Dan and Boogie are gonna go take it. Yeah.
going into this right here. I believe exactly what you're saying.
I promise you, there's
what
no
I mean
doubt.
is then let's be unwavering.
We have to be committed to the cause, and we can get to the end.
We have a possible major play here. Janelle, our coach, and Brittany have been talking. They've come together to form an alliance to help us get through this game to win all the way to the big house, baby.
It's our group, because we want Janelle's group and we want Britt's group to get to the end. And one of them two are gonna win, and one of us are gonna win $500,000.
Can't get enough Big Brother?
You know you can't stop watching.
See what's happening inside the Big Brother house whenever you want with the live feed on CBS.com.
All day, every day.
I do love how the temperature does drop here. Like back home, it'd still be like, 90-something degrees, high humidity.
You want to talk, man? No, I got a strong 6-person alliance, but it's definitely better for me if I get, somebody on the other side, like a Frank, to be on my side. If I'm giving him protection, he's obviously gonna want me to stay in the game. It's getting intense a little bit, and I know your boys are in your ears, so.
To be honest, but me and Boogie haven't talked one lick of strategy. Has Brittany been talking with y'all? She doesn't seem like she'd be talking strategy with y'all either.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
It ain't like we're just nothing but talking strategy. It's real early in the game. I mean, I have to make a decision, and I have to know where people stand.
Yeah.
We both want to win this game. And with both of us in this game together, it helps you out, and it helps me out.
I agree, man.
I think me and Frank are a lot alike. We come from the same area, we got the same type of mind, and I think we both have the will to win. And if we're both playing, it's gonna be really hard to beat either me or Frank. I won't with you this week, but I have to know that for sure, that you're not gonna vote me out next week.
You got my word, all right? Number one. Number two,
don't even put me on the block. Even if Boogie comes up to you and offers his children, his first child or whatever, you're not gonna waver on that. They're gunning for me.
Yeah, you think so?
I know so.
I'm here to play my game. I'm not here to play Boogie's game.
I think you got a strong enough mind to make your own decisions and to do whatever you got to do to get further along in the game. Now, there is no question in my mind I think I could trust Frank, even though Boogie might have something out for me. I think Frank still would not put me up.
I think me and you can go deep in the game, and you got my word on that.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's all I want.
I promise you.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Gus?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
We're talking about amniotic fluids and babies.
We're talking about my birth, the labor. She was so little and she was born. She was only 6 pounds, 4 ounces. She loved bath time. She was like kicking.
Have you taken like a bubble bath with her or anything?
No.
Ian's a very nice young man. However, I feel like he's a little bit of a creeper. He has this weird thing where he can't stop moving.
Do you notice that he walks on his tippy toes?
Tippy toes. I noticed that, yeah. Every time I look up, I feel like he's gonna be suctioned to the wall staring at me. He's gotta go.
Ian drives me insane. I still haven't been able to get a shower without Ian lurking around in the bathroom. He's trying to get a peek. The boy so bad wants to get a peek, but he just creeps me out.
Ian would be an easy target this week. He's driving everybody in house crazy. If I put him up, I don't think anybody's really gonna be upset about it. So it might be the way I go.
His dad really was this great charismatic guy.
He's definitely giving me the creeps. I feel like I'm gonna wake up and he's gonna be hovering over me, watching me sleep.
Oh, crazy.
He took my cowboy hat from me, and I can never use it again.
This is good though. This is my favorite time to talk. We haven't really got a chance to do it yet. How concerned on a level of 1 to 10 are you of being nominated? With 10 being the worst.
I probably shouldn't feel this comfortable, but I feel like a 1.
Mic check 1, 2. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it because you have a relationship with Willie that?
Yeah, we've had a couple conversations.
Oh, you have? Okay, I like it.
I'm super impressed that my number 1 pick, Frank, is playing this game really hard, and he's really popular. I don't really see anybody who could think badly of him.
You don't want to show the people in power any kind of weakness or desperation.
Absolutely.
And so, I didn't want us running to Willie or doing any of that.
I feel...
You feel good?
Yeah.
House guests, I need everyone to gather in the living room.
Hey, y'all come to the living room. Come here.
This season, there is a brand new competition, and the stakes have never been higher. Oh my God. It's called the Coaches Competition, and each week, the 4 coaches will battle against each other for a brand new power. What? The winner will earn the power to grant one of their players safety for the week.
Ooh, nice.
That means that person cannot be nominated.
Wow.
Oh my God. Julie Chen surprised us this morning with a little rude awakening that I was gonna get to compete in a competition to save one of my players. The comp queen is back in the house and I have a huge reputation to uphold.
This coaches competition coming up is huge because whoever wins gets to save one of their players and they'll be 100% safe for the week.
I'm just really not good at competitions. I'm not. I have, you know, the strength of a 6-month-old. I'll do well just to go out there and not completely humiliate myself and come in last every single time.
And to raise the stakes even higher, the coaches competition will also determine the have-nots for the week. Have-nots will have to endure cold showers, eat Big Brother slop, and sleep for the week in the most twisted have-not room ever.
I've seen a few twisted things in my time. I did play in an all-female heavy metal band. In some ways, I was kind of excited. In some ways, a little terrified.
Good luck, house guests.
What? Yeah, here we go. This is a huge game change. Wow.
It's time for the first ever coaches competition. Get your gear and get in the backyard.
I walk out in the backyard and it looks like Preakness. It was a spectacular night for the races and we felt fancy in our hats and clothes, and I put on my pink lips and pounded on the makeup.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our horses to the track.
The coaches' outfits were incredible. Brittany looked like she was giving birth to a baby pony. It was just the funniest thing in the world.
Welcome to the Big Brother Derby.
Give them hell, Janelle.
Here's how it works. This competition is played in heats. 2 coaches will battle it out in heat 1. The other 2 coaches in heat 2. The winners then will face off in a third and final round. The winning coach of the final round will earn the right to keep one of their players safe from eviction this week. Based on a random draw, Mike and Brittany will race first in the Big Brother Derby.
Come on, guys.
Woo! Here's how it works. When the bell sounds, coaches will race in the same direction around the track trying to catch the horse in front of them. Once you're close enough, yank off the tail of your competitor to win.
This competition is extremely important because you're guaranteed safety for the whole week. You have your key around your neck. It feels really, really good, and you're safe.
For the first ever coaches competition, the stakes are super high. If you can save one player from being nominated, it gets you just that one step closer to the $100,000 prize.
And they're off. Boogie's coming around the back stretch.
Go on to Brett.
The game works by 2 coaches running in the same direction, and the first person to catch up to the other person and rip the tail off of their horse will win that heat and advance to the final round.
Brittany's coming down the back stretch.
Good job, Brett.
Bugs, this is all you! Yeah, ow! All right, no problem, no problem.
Brittany's looking like Secretariat. Mike's looking like Seabiscuit.
I was super surprised by how hard it was. I thought I had, a cakewalk, but the track is super slippery. Whoa. The bigger steps you took, the slipperier it got.
Come on, Brett.
Got it, Boog, come on.
As I'm unable to get up the hill, here he comes with his galloping stallion, and it's like the cartoon robber coming after me, like right behind me on the horse, and I'm just honestly scared.
Nice! Yes!
Congratulations, Mike. You will advance to the final heat. Up next, Dan and Janelle.
Right now I'm a man down, and if I win this competition and save one of my people, it leaves a huge bullseye on the other, and they're gonna come after her even harder. I know I gotta throw it.
Here they go!
Dan, you got it!
Come on, Janelle, get up there, girl.
It's about an even race.
Nice work, Dan. Come on,
Go
push it,
on,
Dan.
dog. Oh, it's about even.
I get to the hill, and now it's time to throw it like a champ.
Oh, no! Dan blew the turn.
Come on, Janelle! Woo!
I'm crawling, I'm climbing, I'm trying to do whatever I can. You can see the veins in my hands, I'm struggling. And then all of a sudden, I see the blonde mane ready to pounce on me, and I couldn't be happier. Whether or not they believed if I threw it or not really depends on how stupid these players are.
Mike and Janelle, this is the winner-take-all race. Whoever wins this Big Brother Derby will earn the right to keep one member safe from eviction this week.
So this is the showdown. Janelle has a chance to get some revenge on Mike Boogie for booting her out of Season 7. As a fan of Big Brother, I want to see who the tougher Season 7 player is.
I'm definitely hoping Janelle wins this race because we're not going after her people anyways. If Boogie wins, he takes the power away from me to nominate who I want to get out.
Come on, Janelle.
Whoa.
There you go, there you go. Come on.
Slide it on through.
I'm a little bit worried for Boogie because Janelle is a dang strong physical competitor in those types of games. If Boogie doesn't win this, I can pretty much kiss any hope of being safe this week goodbye.
They about even. Janelle falls down. Boogie is closing the gap. Oh no!
This is basically who wants it more, a battle of physical wills.
Oh no, they're separating.
Stand up, Janelle, keep going.
Get her, boys, get her!
You got it, Janelle, you got it.
Come on, y'all.
You got it, girl. You got it. You got it.
And it's over.
Any questions? Any questions?
Boogie's like, any questions? Any questions? You know? And I'm just like, ah, shut up, Boogie. You know? No questions.
And the old stallion strikes again.
I'm down with the Boogie, baby!
Mike, you have earned the right to keep one of your players safe from eviction this week.
Okay, I obviously love every one of my squad. There's 3 of you. I'm gonna have to select one, so I hope the other 2 understand. Just remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? I'm gonna invite down and choose to save Ian.
Ian has been making people a little nervous. He's been real jittery, and I felt like he had a very good chance to be nominated. Jen has really stepped up her social game, and Frank's probably the most popular guy in the house. So it was kind of an easy decision for me.
There you go, buddy. Congrats. Here you go. Handshake, please. You all right? Just breathe. You're safe. You can relax now.
100% safety. Can't be nominated, can't be evicted. Huge.
Now, coaches, this wasn't the only important decision that had to be made. Since you all know how hard it is to be a have-not, each of you must pick one of your players to be a have-not for the week.
Are you serious?
Brittany, who do you pick to be a have-not for the week?
I guess, Shane.
I got it, no problem.
Dan?
All right, guys. It's a tough decision, but I'm gonna take Danielle.
Janelle?
Janelle had that decision to pick one of us. I will not even look her in the eye. I'm looking down like this going, please, Lord. Oh, please, Lord. Don't let the woman pick me.
I'm gonna have to go with Ashley.
Thank God she didn't turn to me. Ashley, you can't phase that girl. Hey, Ashley, the world's on fire. Oh.
Boogie?
Well, you seemed happy to want to stay another week, so while you're here,
It's fine.
I guess you might as well try some
Yeah.
slop. I pick Ian.
Fair enough.
Shane, Danielle, Ashley, and Ian, y'all will be have-nots for the week.
Try some slop. Woo!
Get a big old spoon.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna try it, Ian?
Of course I'm gonna try it. I've wanted to do this since I was a 10-year-old boy. As a huge fan of the show, I've always kind of wanted to try the slop to see if it's really as bad as everybody says. It's not pleasant, but it's not awful. It is the definition of mediocre dining.
It looks terrible.
Let's get some sloppy Joe. I want us to have not room. This is just absolutely awful.
It doesn't look bad, but it's bad. Bed situation is my worst nightmare. You got a curved horn that's angled at like a 30-degree angle, just enough that you're gonna slide. And it looks like it's smooth, but there's actual rivets of diamond plate. That's gonna kill me.
This is so hard.
It's twisted.
It's so hard. You gotta be me.
I pass out on bathroom floors at school all
Well,
the
I'm
time.
glad it's easy for you, Ian. It's terrible. I'm on slop and a tilted bed with raised bullets to go all over my butt. Like, come on.
It's like sleeping on the road and like literally being roadkill. Did Dan try and talk to you today?
No,
He didn't.
Dan or Boogie ain't talking nothing to me.
Me either. Boogie has not talked game to me yet, which is weird.
Boogie gave Ian safety, and it was a shocker, and now I have to rethink what I was gonna do. My main plan was to put Ian up on the block. I want them to fight with each other.
Which is only going to happen if you're able to pit the two of them against each other.
And it's got to be with people they don't want to lose.
And who does Dan not want to lose?
Kara.
And who does Boogie not want to
Frank.
lose? Frank. I think that Frank is the biggest,
He's the biggest
player on Boogie's team for sure.
He is.
And the most dangerous.
Like for me, if I was like playing as a player, I would be nervous about Frank.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too, 100%.
I made a deal with Frank. I'm in a situation where I'm gonna either have a strong player on my side or I'm gonna have a strong player coming against me. Do I go back on my deal with Frank or do I stick it out with him and do what I said I was gonna do?
So who do you want to go home this week?
I just don't know what direction I wanna go.
Be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house. Watch the house guests anytime with the live feed on CBS.com.
She thinks like we do. You think she does?
No, I think she doesn't know what she's getting herself into.
I agree. I think both of them. I think Janelle's a little better than her, but I think Janelle, like, with the competitions, is how she kind of drives her game.
Yeah. Just the way I play, the longer I'm around, the more damage and stuff I can really do.
I think I forget how young and naive these people are.
If you had to sack down one of your people, who would it be?
If I had to get rid of one?
Yeah.
Jen. Frank's just got too good a personality. I mean, I think he's the most popular guy here.
Yeah.
Definitely should be a target, but I don't know if these people are smart enough to make him one.
Do you ever think I gotta watch her about other girls being jealous of her?
You know, she's nice enough that Maybe, I don't know, what's in a girl's head,
Yeah.
but she's not bitchy.
Right. Do you think Janelle and Brittany haven't sealed anything?
Look, Mike Boogie's sitting pretty. Of the 4 coaches, there are 2 people who have won this game before. Dan, who won season 10, and you have myself that won Big Brother All-Stars. You do the math.
They're not on our level, obviously, mentally.
What all are you making?
We're just doing a penne pasta. We're gonna do it puttanesca style. We got green olives, Kalamata olives, then we're gonna do a egg wash, flour dusted halibut.
What's halibut?
Halibut's a fish.
Joe does a great job cooking, but that is a mess.
Well, his thing is like, I cook, so I don't do any cleaning.
We are like out of avocados. There's for sure no tuna left now.
But he thinks he's cooking for himself half the time. But he threw away like all that pasta.
Threw the pasta away?
Yeah. I was just about to get something. He was dumping it. Don't throw it. It's still edible.
Nobody asked you to make half,
Chef Joe and his prowess in the kitchen, although tasty, could be a bit hasty. And the thing here in the Big Brother house is you have a set amount of food. And if you eat all that food in the first few days, there could be several days where you don't have any food. But Chef Joe's cooking these big family dinners like we're on the Waltons or something.
I think we actually don't need to even have-nots. We're gonna have to learn to eat tea bags.
Although Joe is a really nice guy, I think the rest of the house guests feel like he would be one that would be expendable in week 1. And that would be good because then I'd still have 3 people left heading into week 2.
Can I come in for a few gummies?
Come on, man. Thanks.
What's going on, man?
Well, while he's grilling the fat, I'm looking to cut the fat.
I think you have a very tough head of household. Yes, extremely tough, yeah. I'm being completely honest with you, Boogie. I have no clue what I'm gonna do right now.
We got to start getting down to the nitty gritty and start looking at people, you know. For me, I mean, I definitely look at someone like Joe that, it could be a volatile character. I've, hired so many chefs over the years and I've never met one who isn't a super hothead and a little crazy.
Yeah, what are you suggesting?
What you want to do with head of household is you want to pick someone off and then blend back into the group when it's this many people. I feel like he's someone who could self-destruct if he was put up.
Yeah.
I think what he would do is send himself home in a way.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mike Boogie has planted the seed with Willie that's gonna grow a nice big orange tree for Chef Joe to go hang himself from.
Well, that's cool, man. I just wanted to say what's up. Deal.
Yeah.
All right, man. See ya.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
I'm a little nervous this week just because it's the first nomination ceremony. I don't think that I'm a target for Willie this week, but I'm still nervous because you really just never know. You don't know.
Right now, feeling strong with our alliance. I done talked to everybody in the house. Either they a bunch of liars or I'm safe.
I feel pretty confident. Me and Willie talked earlier in the week and we had an agreement. But at the same time, you never know if you can 100% trust somebody in the Big Brother house.
It's extremely difficult to nominate 2 people. We have 4 coaches in here that are here giving people advice. I'm not only playing against the players, but I'm also playing against the coaches.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. Frank has his deal with Willie and Ian's safe with his key already, so hopefully it's Joe who ends up on the block.
Going into nominations, I'm feeling pretty good. I know that my players are safe this week because they have a deal with Willie, and Janelle's players have a deal with Willie. As long as he hasn't flipped the script on me, I'm feeling pretty confident.
I think the other house guests are gonna be surprised about the nominations. I think more than that, the coaches are gonna be surprised. I don't think they see this coming. Hey everybody, it's time for nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
Ian, because Mike Boogie won the coaches competition, he earned the power to keep one person safe. And he chose you, so you cannot be nominated for eviction. I will pull the first key, that person is safe. And that person will pull the next key, and so on and so forth. Jojo, you're safe.
Shane, you're safe.
Will, you are safe.
Oh.
Danielle, you're safe.
Ashley, you are safe.
Thank you, Ellie.
Jen, you are safe.
Joe, you are safe.
I nominated Kara for eviction and Frank for eviction. This was hard, man. I didn't think it was gonna be this difficult. I like all of y'all. I have really never even talked to you. Frank, we were cool at the beginning, they just separated. I don't know what happened. It just got weird. I know we all struggled to get here, but every week, you know, somebody's gotta go home, so I'm sorry, guys. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I am completely flabbergasted right now because Willie is the one that approached me. He came to me and wanted to make a deal with me. He's the one up in the penthouse. And now all of a sudden, he puts me in the outhouse. So I'm gonna compete and I'm gonna throw everything I have out there on the line. The last thing I wanna do is go home the very first week.
Oh, I feel like crap. It sucks being on the block. Having Dan as my coach does kind of put a target on my back because they know Dan's a good player, he's smart. So I'm gonna fight as hard as I possibly can.
With these nominations, Willie listened to me and took my advice.
A successful first week of coaching indeed.
I got Dan's strongest player and Boogie's strongest player on the block. One of them's got to go home. Great week to be HOH.
My all-star suspicions arise a little bit, and I do think that maybe Janelle is kind of running that upstairs with Brittany. Here's the thing, I'm Mike Boogie. If you're gonna nominate one of my players, you might have a little trouble coming your way.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to take Frank or Kara off the chopping block? Find out Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.